Today is August 4th, 2023, and this is what we know in the NFL. We know that Jim Irsay is willing to pay $20 million to transfer a whale, but not to pay Jonathan Taylor. Apparently, Irsay has committed $20 million to transfer Lolita the whale from the Miami Aquarium back to her home in the Puget Sound near Seattle. They'd have to put her on a big cargo plane and transfer her all the way up there, but Irsay said he is willing and committed to do it. Now, I don't know what the tax implications of this is, if it's a charity write-off, why he wants to do it. Clearly there's some ulterior motive, but if I was Jonathan Taylor, I'd feel like a slap in the face. Maybe Jonathan Taylor should dress up like a whale, and maybe Jim Irsay will pay him then. Speaking of running backs, we know that Javonte Williams is fully healthy from his knee injury he suffered last year. All accounts in camp say he is fully healthy and running great. He's played in all the pads. He's not taking a day off of practice. He's running into people. He's running them over. He's getting physical, and we just love to see it. Sean Payton even came out and said that he's looking really good and progressing really well, and that he is going to be playing in the second game of preseason. So that's exciting to see. Hopefully Javonte stays healthy, doesn't get injured, and just crushes it for the Broncos this year, because I love Javonte and he's amazing. Speaking of amazing, we know that the Hall of Fame game was last night and football is back. We also know that Zach Wilson might be taking the next step with Aaron Rodgers as his mentor. Zach Wilson was balling last night. He had a big deep throw down the sidelines. It was amazing. It's definitely the highlight of the Hall of Fame game. People are going to start wondering if Zach Wilson's, going to be good all of a sudden because he has Aaron Rodgers. Obviously, it's just preseason, so we can't really say anything, but it was nice to see. I was excited to watch some football. It wasn't honestly as bad as I thought it would be. I watched a couple of quarters and I enjoyed it. Football's back, man. A great way to start the preseason. Speaking of a good time, we know that injuries are a part of preseason. However, we know that we haven't had a ton of preseason injuries these last couple of days. Cooper Kupp was the last big one, and now he's been moved to day-to-day, so everything seems to be progressing really well with his injury. We've had some smaller, not as intense injuries, but nothing big major has happened yet in preseason, so that's really good to see. Hopefully everybody stays healthy, we make it to the regular season, and it's a great NFL season. Fingers crossed. We also know that the NFL has just suspended Alvin Kamara 3 games for the nightclub incident in Las Vegas. Kamara reached a plea agreement in July and is no longer facing a felony charge for his role in the fight that took place during the 2022 Pro Bowl in February. A lot of people thought Kamara would be out for half the season, maybe longer, maybe a little bit less, but 3 games is definitely a win for Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara's first game back with the Saints will be October 1st versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So that is some crazy news. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button, like, comment, let me know what you think down below. And as always, I'm Rock Quarry, and that is what I know about the NFL.